In this episode, we're diving into the exciting world of entrepreneurship. Are you destined to be your own boss? Let's find out.
Absolutely. It's a question so many people ask themselves. And while there's no magic 8-ball, there are definitely some signs that can point you in the right direction. We're going to explore the key traits, motivations, and circumstances that often indicate entrepreneurial potential. Think of it as a self-discovery journey for the aspiring business owner.
I love that. A self-discovery journey, and we'll be your guides. First, let's talk about passion. Entrepreneurship is hard work. You're going to face challenges, setbacks, and long hours. If you aren't genuinely passionate about your idea or industry, it's going to be tough to stay motivated.
So true, Sophia. Passion is the fuel that keeps you going when things get tough. Think of it like this. If you're not excited about your work, how can you expect anyone else to be? Enthusiasm is contagious.
Absolutely. It's like that time I tried to start a business selling, well, let's just say it involved rubber chickens and interpretive dance. My passion waned quickly.
Oh dear, I think I vaguely remember that. It involved feathers, right? Lots and lots of feathers?
Let's just say my vacuum cleaner still hasn't forgiven me. But back to the topic at hand. Another important sign is a willingness to take risks. Entrepreneurs are, by nature, risk takers. They're comfortable with uncertainty and understand that failure is a possibility, but they don't let that fear paralyze them.
Exactly. It's not about being reckless, but about calculated risks, evaluating the potential rewards against the potential downsides, and learning from those experiences, whether they're successes or failures. Every stumble is a lesson learned.
And speaking of learning, a love of learning is crucial. The business world is constantly evolving, so entrepreneurs need to be adaptable and willing to learn new things. Whether it's new technologies, marketing strategies, or management techniques, continuous learning is key.
Absolutely. Think of it like upgrading your operating system. You want to keep yourself current and equipped to handle the latest challenges and opportunities.
And now, let's talk about problem solving. Are you someone who sees problems as opportunities? Entrepreneurs are often driven by a desire to solve problems and create solutions for themselves and others.
It's that inherent drive to improve things, to find a better way, and that often leads to innovative ideas in businesses.
And let's not forget resilience. Building a business is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be ups and downs, and it's important to be able to bounce back from setbacks. Resilience is the ability to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward.
Think of it like a sturdy oak tree weathering a storm. It bends, but it doesn't break.
A perfect analogy. Now, another important quality is independence. Entrepreneurs are often self-starters who are comfortable working independently and taking initiative.
They're the captains of their own ships, navigating their own course.
Exactly, and resourcefulness is key. Entrepreneurs are often able to make the most of limited resources and find creative solutions to problems.
It's that MacGyver mentality, finding a way to make things happen, even with limited resources.
I love that. Now let's talk about vision. Do you have a clear vision for your business? Entrepreneurs are often driven by a strong sense of purpose and a clear understanding of what they want to achieve.
They can see the bigger picture and paint that picture for others, inspiring them to join the journey.
Absolutely. And leadership skills are essential. Entrepreneurs need to be able to motivate and inspire their teams to achieve common goals.
It's about creating a shared vision and empowering others to contribute their best work.
And finally, let's talk about financial literacy. While you don't need to be a financial expert, a basic understanding of finance is essential for running a successful business.
Knowing how to manage your finances is key to staying afloat and growing your business.
And now let's dive a little deeper into each of these qualities, starting with passion. What does it really mean to be passionate about your business idea? Well, it goes beyond just liking the idea. It's about having a deep-seated belief in its potential and a burning desire to bring it to life.
It's that fire in your belly that keeps you going even when things get tough.
Exactly. And it's important to remember that passion can be cultivated. It's not always something you're born with. You can develop a passion for something by learning more about it, immersing yourself in the industry, and connecting with others who share your interest.
Think of it like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets.
A perfect analogy. Now, let's move on to risk-taking. What does it mean to be a calculated risk taker? Well, it's about assessing the potential risks and rewards of a situation and making informed decisions based on that assessment. It's not about blindly jumping into something without considering the consequences.
It's about weighing the pros and cons, understanding the potential downsides, and having a plan to mitigate those risks.
Exactly. And it's important to remember that not all risks are created equal. Some risks are worth taking, while others are not. It's about being able to discern the difference.
And learning from both your successes and your failures. Every experience is a valuable lesson.
Now, let's talk about learning. Why is it so important for entrepreneurs to be lifelong learners? Well, the business world is constantly evolving. New technologies, new marketing strategies, new management techniques. It's a never-ending cycle of change. If you're not constantly learning and adapting, you'll quickly fall behind.
It's like surfing. You have to constantly adjust to the changing waves.
Exactly. And it's important to be open to new ideas and perspectives. Don't be afraid to challenge your assumptions and step outside of your comfort zone.
Growth happens outside of your comfort zone.
And now, let's talk about problem solving. Why is this such an important quality for entrepreneurs? Well, entrepreneurs are essentially in the business of solving problems. They identify a need or a problem in the market and create a solution.
They're like detectives, searching for clues and piecing together the puzzle.
Exactly. And they're not afraid to get their hands dirty. They're willing to roll up their sleeves and do whatever it takes to find a solution.
They're resourceful and creative, finding innovative ways to overcome obstacles.
And now, let's talk about resilience. Why is resilience so important for entrepreneurs? Well, building a business is hard work. There will be setbacks, challenges, and moments of doubt. It's important to be able to bounce back from these challenges and keep moving forward.
It's about having that inner strength to persevere, even when things get tough.
Exactly. And it's important to remember that failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone to success. Learn from your mistakes, dust yourself off, and keep going.
Every failure is a lesson learned.
And now, let's talk about independence. Why is independence such an important quality for entrepreneurs? Well, entrepreneurs are often their own bosses. They're responsible for setting their own goals, managing their own time, and making their own decisions.
They're self-starters, comfortable working independently and taking initiative.
Exactly. And they're not afraid to go against the grain. They're willing to challenge conventional wisdom and forge their own path.
They're trailblazers, paving the way for others to follow.
And now let's talk about resourcefulness. Why is resourcefulness so important for entrepreneurs? Well, entrepreneurs often have limited resources. They have to be creative and innovative in how they use those resources.
They're masters of making something out of nothing, turning lemons into lemonade.
Exactly. And they're not afraid to ask for help. They understand that they don't have all the answers and are willing to seek guidance from others.
They're collaborative and open to feedback.
Now let's talk about vision. Why is it important for entrepreneurs to have a clear vision? Well, a vision provides direction. It gives you something to strive for and helps you stay focused on your goals.
It's like a compass, guiding you towards your destination.
Exactly. And it's important to be able to articulate your vision to others. You need to be able to inspire and motivate your team to work towards a common goal.
A shared vision creates a sense of purpose and unity.
And now let's talk about leadership. Why are leadership skills so important for entrepreneurs? Well, entrepreneurs are often leading teams. They need to be able to motivate, inspire, and guide their teams to achieve common goals.
They're like conductors leading an orchestra.
Exactly. And they need to be able to delegate effectively. They understand that they can't do everything themselves and need to empower their team members to take ownership of their work.
Delegation is key to scaling your business.
And finally, let's talk about financial literacy. Why is it important for entrepreneurs to have a basic understanding of finance? Well, running a business involves managing finances. You need to be able to track your income and expenses, create budgets, and make informed financial decisions.
Financial literacy is essential for making smart business decisions.
Exactly. And it's important to seek professional advice when needed. Don't be afraid to consult with a financial advisor or accountant. They can provide valuable guidance and help you make sound financial decisions.
Now let's recap the key qualities of an entrepreneur. We've talked about passion, risk-taking, learning, problem-solving, resilience, independence, resourcefulness, vision, leadership, and financial literacy. These are all important qualities to cultivate if you aspire to be an entrepreneur.
And remember, it's not about being perfect. No one possesses all of these qualities in perfect measure. It's about striving to develop these qualities and continuously improving yourself.
It's a journey of self-discovery and growth.
Exactly. And it's a journey worth taking. So if you're thinking about becoming an entrepreneur, take some time to reflect on these qualities. Ask yourself, do these qualities resonate with me? Do I see these qualities in myself? If the answer is yes, then you might just be meant to be an entrepreneur.
And even if you don't possess all of these qualities right now, don't be discouraged. These are skills that can be learned and developed over time. Just like learning to ride a bicycle, it takes practice and perseverance.
And speaking of bicycles, did you hear about the entrepreneur who invented a bicycle made of spaghetti? It was a positively brilliant idea.
Oh, Sophia. But seriously, folks, if you're considering the entrepreneurial path, embrace the journey. It's a challenging but incredibly rewarding experience.
Absolutely. And who knows, maybe one day you'll be sharing your own entrepreneurial journey with